Hello, intuitive friends. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me here. My name is Alexa Tarot, and today I'll be doing this live stream. I'll be focusing on all signs, okay? So starting with Aries all the way down to Pisces. First and foremost, I want to thank each and every one of you. If you are new to my live stream or to my channel, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your love, your loyalty to our channel. I'm also on social media, so take a look at my banner, and there you can find all my information of my social media. So for those of you that are new, welcome. My name is Alexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you're interested to find out more about my credentials, my story, and why I do what I do, then take a look down below in the description box and click on my website. That's the Paths of Healing website. And if you are interested in a private reading, you could also find my information there on my website. All right, so today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what do you need to know for the week ahead. All right, so I'm going to write the timestamps here. So this is why I have this these pieces of paper there, those post-its. I also have this here to keep me focused on which sign I'm going to do the reading for, okay, who I'm going to be channeling at that specific moment in time. And the way that I do this is I focus on all the fire signs, all the earth signs, air signs, and then I end with the water signs, okay, just so that you are aware of my format for those of you who are new to my channel. If you're interested in finding out the other live streams that I've done thus far, just take a look on my videos and you can take a look at it there. All right, so I'm going to start off with Aries. I'm actually going to do something a little different here. I'm going to write here Aries. All right, and there we go. And welcome, Aries. Thank you so much for joining me here on this live stream. And if you missed the live stream, no worries. You'll be able to see the messages later on when they are uploaded to my channel. So let's take a look here, Aries. Aries, what do you need to know for this week, May 22nd through May 28th? Okay, so that's May 22nd, which is Monday, all the way through May 28th, which is Sunday. Okay, messages for Aries. Aries, what do you need to know for this week? Aries, you have here talent. All right, so this could be a week where you showcase your talent. You could be recognized for your talent. Now, this can be in your career. Okay, it could be in your career sector. It could be something that you are skilled in doing. Now, it could be career. It could be in spiritual journey, something, your own talents, your own natural abilities. You can be perhaps maybe showcasing that a little bit more. I feel here that there could be also recognition of those talents and those abilities that you have here for this week. What I'm also getting here is dreams, right? Your dreams, things that you are trying to achieve, things that you are, expanding on. This could be also one of the focus of, that you'll have here this week for you, because it does say talent. And what I'm feeling here is that for some of you, this could be a talent that has been with you for a very long time. So either you're getting recognition for it, either you're showcasing it, or it could be expanding here this week. Okay. And that's how that is coming across. I'm also getting dreams as not only just things that you're hoping, wishing, and trying to accomplish, but also dreams as in listening to your dreams. Okay, perhaps for some of you here, your intuition may be increasing this week, and you may be getting some messages, whether you're daydreaming or, through your sleep state here. Okay, and that's how that's coming across. Let's find out here more information. What else do you need to know here for this week that's coming up, Monday, May 22nd through Sunday, May 28th. I feel here for others of you, there's this sense of you going back to doing something that you love, hobbies as well. So it could be just that you're very talented in a hobby, and kind of taking a little R&R, or kind of scaling back this week and tapping in or making more time for that hobby this week is also what I'm getting here for you. Let's take a look here at what other information is coming through for you. Abundance, beautiful energy here to have. Abundance, plenty, it says here. Fertility, things are growing for you this week. For some of you, it could be this passion that you have, or this natural ability that you have here that could be expanding. Remember, it came across that way energetically when I was talking a little while ago, and I was channeling that. So there are things here that could be expanding. You're going to be reaping the rewards of something this week. Now, this could be someone giving you a compliment. Okay, whether it be in your love life, whether it be in your career, whether it could be here as well, your spiritual journey. You feel that you are expanding and you're growing. There's this sense of inner awakening, so to speak. Okay. But abundance is a beautiful energy to have, starting off this week, because this is saying here that there is something that you've been working on. You may be able to see or reap the rewards of those things here this week, Monday, May 22nd through Sunday, May 28th. Okay, Aries, let's take a look at more information here. What else does Aries need to know for this week? Information you need to know for this week. So you have talent and abundance. Now, for some of you, this may be significant here. I do see the number 5. It's 55 here. Okay, so the number 5 or the number 1 for you. So that could be specific or significant here for you, in some way, shape, or form. Number 55 or 1. And the reason why I say 1 is because 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. We reduce that to one single digit. That would be number 1. So, I mean, this is beautiful here for you. Look at this. King of Wands energy. That's the energy you're going to be embodying. You also have here the 6 of Cups, kind of thinking back and being a little nostalgic here. But, King of Wands energy, beautiful energy to be embodying here, from May 22nd all the way to May 28th. Okay. King of Wands energy, go-getter, enthusiastic, charismatic. Okay. Go-getter, kind of really going out there and really showcasing and really feeling the sense of confidence. This is all having to do with fire energy. Okay. So there is this sense of being bold, being assertive, going out there. A lot of yang energy here for you this week. So there may be an increase here of your confidence. And of course, as I said before here, because we are talking about abundance. So abundance in this confidence, abundance in how you're showcasing your skills, but also here, your talents, your hidden abilities. Okay. Kind of showcasing that as well. King of Wands, mastery here of getting things done, being a risk taker this week, being bold, courageous, tapping into your yang energy and really moving forward here for yourself this week. Now, some of you here in the back of your mind, you are going to have a little bit of nostalgia, kind of thinking about the past. Okay. So I'm feeling here for some of you, either thinking about the past, or some of you may actually either speak to or bump into people that you've known from the past. It could be in love. It could be, old colleagues, old friends, maybe family members you haven't spoken to in a while here, Aries. But there is this sense of you having that in the back of your mind, or thinking about those good old days. Okay, Aries, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget, if you want something a little bit more exclusive, then take a look at my Patreon. I will be posting there the pick a card for this upcoming week of May 22nd all the way through Sunday 28th. I still do live shuffling with those, pick a card readings. So I hope to see you there. Thank you and take care. Hi, Leo. Welcome, intuitive friend. And now I will be channeling messages for you, Leo. Welcome. Thank you so much for your support. Give this a thumbs up, and I look forward to hearing how these messages have resonated for you during the week. Now, Leo, I'll be focusing on this week, this upcoming week, Monday, May 22nd through Sunday, May 28th. Okay, we're focusing on what messages do you need to know for this upcoming week. Now, if you are interested in a more personalized reading, you can join me on Patreon, and there I will also do the same, but a pick a card reading. I also do live shuffling there. Take a look at the affordable tiers, and I hope to see you on my Patreon. All right, Leo, focusing on what important messages do you need to know for this week. This deck right here, it has gone through a lot here. This deck is very old, but I love it. All right, so let's take a look here. What's coming in for you for this week? What do we need to know? What do you need to be aware of, Leo? So, Leo, if you saw me writing here, this is all the timestamps that I'm writing. And this, I have to change it over to Leo because that's who I am focusing on right now. Leo energy. All right, Leo, let's take a look at what's coming in for you this week. What do you need to know? Well, you have Healer of the Ages. Beautiful energy to have here, Leo. This is all about you healing, okay? So either continuing to heal things in your life, okay? Maybe situations, circumstance, or events here. Or this could also mean here that there could be some triggers here coming up for you this week, okay? Now, what I'm getting here with healers is there's a sense of wisdom that's going to either ignite when those situations, circumstances, or events may come up. So there may be here something that you have dealt with in the past looping itself around again this week. But the reason why that may be the case is like the universe seeing, well, have you learned your lesson? Have you learned from your past mistakes, right? Have you learned from the past that has taught you how to deal with either this trigger, this lesson, or the situation, circumstance, or event that may arise here this week? Now, whether it is for you personally, Leo, or if it's for a family member, like you're listening to something that, someone is coming to tell you something that they are going through, and you went through that at some point in time, there may be here some type of advice or support that you'll be able to give that person here this week. And that's how this is coming across here for you. Now, you're going to definitely use your intuition here. It says Goddess of the Moon. There is going to be the sense of insight that you're going to have, or insight that you're going to be able to tap into here this week, okay, Leo, whether that is to help yourself or to help others. Let's get more clarity here. What else does Leo need to know here for this week? Monday, May 22nd through Sunday, May 28th. Leo, you have resoluteness, okay? Determination, unwavering focus here. Okay. Now, this is talking about self-examination, pretty much exactly what I was channeling here a few minutes ago, kind of looking back at either experiences, situations, circumstances, or events that you went through in the past. They may circle back this week. And this is to see, it's like I'm getting this kind of message here of this energy of looping itself back to this week to see how do you cope with the situation, or how will you advise others on that situation, circumstance, or event. Okay, so it's kind of like the universe seeing, did you really learn that particular lesson? Is there insight or wisdom that you have gained through through the time, through those lessons, through those situations, right? And the only way, and this is interesting, this is what I'm getting here right now, the only way that we know that we've outgrown old patterns of behavior is to actually go through those situations, circumstances, or events one more time and see how we react during this new phase of it, right? Or during this new turnaround, right? So that's how this is coming across here for you, Leo, all right? Now let's take a look here at what other messages are coming through for you here this week, Monday, May 22nd through Sunday, May 28th. I'm feeling like looping around. All right. And here you have the Nine of Wands. Okay, this is perseverance. This is the wounded warrior. This is someone who, exactly what I just channeled 2 seconds ago, Leo. Something that you may have gone through in the past. Now, take a look at this now. Very interesting. You have here the Six of Pentacles here, kind of like you giving that knowledge. Remember that I just said that a little while ago. It's like if someone comes to you with a situation, circumstance, or event that you already went through, it's like you're going to be able to give people advice or give others that type of insight. All right, here with the Nine of Wands, I'm getting, yes, that wounded warrior type of energy, but I'm also getting the times that you have fallen 9 times and getting up that 10th time. Now, very interesting here, the Nine of Wands is looking straight over to my left-hand side. And my left-hand side is all about the past, is all about what happened, what occurred, in the past or recent past. So this message is coming through. Validation, confirmation here, something that you may have gone through in the past, circling itself around again this week. But this time, you having the perseverance, the determination, and the wisdom to go about it in a different way. Leo, these are the messages here for you this upcoming week. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up. Go down below and let me know how these messages resonated for you throughout the week. Thank you so much, Leo, and I'll see you next time. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me here on this live stream. And if you join me after the live stream, thank you so much. Don't forget to give the thumbs up so that I know that you are interested in these weekly readings, talking about what you need to know for the week ahead. My name is Lexa Tarot, and today I'll be channeling messages focusing on what you need to know from Monday, May 22nd, all the way through Sunday, May 28th. What important messages do you need to know? Now, if you're interested in a more exclusive one-to-one individualized reading, focusing on pick a card readings, then you can join me on Patreon, and my link is down below. I do that every Sunday, and I also include live shuffling. So if you are interested in something a little bit more personalized, you could take a look at that. Now, if you want something private, like a private reading, my information is also down below in the description box under Paths of Healing. So take a look at that as well. And there you will see my credentials, my story, and ways to contact me if you are interested in a private reading. All right, let's take a look here, Sagittarius. Actually, let me change this over. So I have here, this is to help me focus that it is you that I am channeling for. And these pieces of paper here, these little notepads here, are to write down your timestamps or all the signs timestamps here. All right, Sagittarius, let's take a look here. What messages do you need to know for the week ahead? Whether you're Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, let's see what's here for you. Actually, I forgot to write Sagittarius here. Give me 1 second. All right, so those of us that are joining, you can see, well, you have here person holding the coin. This is beautiful energy here for you. Why? Well, this is all about value. Okay, so I'm getting different messages here and different energies coming in very quickly. So for some of you here, there is something here that you are going to, like, other people are going to see that you are an asset to their team, an asset to the relationship, an asset to that friendship, family. Okay, so I'm getting here as you being seen as a person who brings a lot to the table. Okay, a person who's really able to be that solid, reliable person. Another message that I'm getting here for you is that there is this sense here of you gaining something this week: abundance, prosperity, success, maybe opportunities coming in your direction. Now, whatever it is, it could be tangible, okay? But it could also be here intangible, meaning something that is very valuable to you. For example, love is priceless, time is priceless. Okay. So things of that nature here. So I'm getting this energy here for you, as it could be something like health, it could be value, it could be intangible, or something of importance here for you. Okay. There could also be here opportunities. For example, if it's an opportunity in love, maybe meeting someone that you feel compatible with. If you are already in a relationship, this could mean that you feel a little bit more solid, more secure with the person that you are with your partner, with your connection, with your friendship. Okay. Here, coming through with career, again, opportunities, promotions, accolades, recognition coming in here for you this week. So very beautiful, strong energy here of the Pentacles energy. Now, for some of you, whatever this may be here that's coming up for you this week, could be something that you've been waiting for a bit. Okay. Why? Because Pentacles energy is that type of putting in the hard work, being patient, putting in the determination, and having to wait for something to grow. So for some of you, it's coming across something that you've been waiting for. You're going to be appreciated. Like I said earlier, talk about validation confirmation here. You will be seen, for some of you here, you will be appreciated. Like I said, being valued. So you may be valuing someone, or someone may be valuing you as well. Okay. All right, let's take a look for more messages here. Clarity here for Sagittarius. Monday, May 22nd through Sunday, May 28th. What's coming in for you, Sagittarius? All right, so you have here small is bountiful. All right, so it's this energy here of this card is all about slowing down a bit. Okay, kind of. So remember that I just mentioned a little while ago, time and love, like those things are very valuable. You can't put a price tag on that. And what I'm feeling here is that there's this sense of you this week really paying attention to the things that are valuable to you. It could be tangible, okay? But for others of you, it could be those intangible qualities. For example, spending more time with your significant other, with your family, with your friends, okay? Really making or carving out time for yourself, self-care, all right? And that is what's coming across here for you. I feel that for others of you, you've noticed, or that you will notice here, that you're putting a lot of work into something, and there is this kind of need to release or take the foot off the gas a little bit, just so that you can recalibrate here this week. Now, you do have here the number 62, 6. 6 plus 2 is 8, and you also have here 43. 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. So there is this sense of progression here coming through for you this week. All right. Now, let's take a look here at what other messages are coming through for you. Clarity here for Sagittarius. What do you need to know for this week ahead? Monday, May 22nd through Sunday, May 28th. Sagittarius. All right, you have here the 4 of Pentacles. Now, remember that hard work that I was talking about earlier, and I was talking about the Pentacles energy. Now, this is an oracle deck. This is not a tarot deck, but that is the message that was coming across. This is validation confirmation, Pentacles energy, tarot deck. Okay, so this is telling me here that there are things here that you've been really thinking about grounding, that you really feel in your heart, and you really want to kind of set your foot down and create some more stability in. All right, for others of you here, I feel that there is this sense of you really wanting to save or really hold on to this thing that you are valuing. Okay, now with that comes the pros and the cons, okay? So on the lighter note here this week, it's like, this is great. Like, you really want to hold on to things that you value, things that you want, that you hold near and dear to your heart, okay? Something that you've been thinking about, something that you really want to ground a little bit further here this week. So that's a positive note. On the other side of it, okay? Just making sure that energy, that you're not holding it on too tightly, okay? Because that could also signal here kind of like just like not being able to release and let go at times, which makes sense why this may be here, okay? Remember that I said that there could be something here this week that you're really putting a lot of energy on, you're putting a lot of foot on that gas, and this week you might want to step off it a little bit so that you can recalibrate. It's like maybe this situation, circumstance, or event that you find or that you feel is very valuable to you. You're putting a lot of energy, so much so that you're just kind of hanging on too tightly and not really taking time off for yourself and kind of letting go of that self-care. Here with the Page of Wands, you may get some information, messages here, okay? Maybe even thinking about heading in a new direction in some way, shape, or form here. Maybe that direction here for some of you is that what I picked up earlier with this card, and having that feeling of slowing down a little bit because there is too much energy or a lot of focus on something that you hold very near and dear to your heart. Sagittarius, I hope these messages have been insightful. Please give this a thumbs up and let me know down below how these messages have resonated for you here this upcoming week. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next week. Hello, Taurus. Welcome, Taurus. I'm up to Taurus here, and I just wrote down your timestamp, and we're ready to go. Welcome, Taurus. Thank you so much for joining me here. My name is Lexa Tarot, and if you're new to my channel, new to my live stream, welcome. Thank you so much for your time, for your loyalty, and for your love. And today I'll be channeling messages focusing on what important information do you need to know for the week ahead for Monday, May 22nd through Sunday, May 28th. Okay, that's what we're going to be focusing on today. Now, if you are interested in finding out a little bit something more personalized for you, you can take a look at my Patreon. I'll be doing the same thing. However, a little different, because there I'm going to do a pick a card reading. So you pick the pile that you are intuitively guided to select. Okay, so if you're interested in that, join me on Patreon. Every Sunday you will have your own pick a card reading, and you allow your own intuition to guide you. Now, if you're interested, and by the way, the Patreon link is down below. If you are interested in a private one-to-one reading, then look at my website down below, Paths of Healing. That's also in my description box, and you can take a look there, and you can reach out to me there if you're interested in a private reading or finding out more about me and my credentials. They are listed there on my website. All right, Taurus, let's take a look here at what information, what do you need to know for this week? Information here for Taurus. Now, the Taurus, you could be a Taurus sun, moon, rising, or Venus, okay? However, this may resonate with you in your own birth chart. All right, you have dreams. All right, beautiful energy here, Taurus. Dreams. I'm feeling here kind of like your wishes, your dreams, your desires, things that you've been wanting, okay? Trying to manifest, thinking about, planning for, okay? So I'm getting that type of energy here for you, Taurus. But I'm also getting here dreams as in you going to sleep. Give me 1 second. My alarm is going off here. You going to sleep and getting some type of messages, okay? So prophetic messages, signs, symbols, synchronicities that may be coming through for you here, either when you are sleeping and through dreams sometime this week, or for others of you here, I feel that this could be in the state of meditation as well. So there's something here that's going to come through for you here in regards to either dreams that you are wishing, hoping, desiring, or dreams as in getting messages while you sleep through meditation, or going or doing a meditative act. And what do I mean by that? It could be something that you enjoy doing, like sound healing, or walking, through the park, or listening to music, or dancing, something that you like to do and brings you to this meditative state. I feel here that there is a sense of kind of either your intuition or something coming through here in regards to messages for you. Okay. For others of you here, I feel that these dreams, it's like dreams about what you want to accomplish. I'm getting here vision board or manifestation here for you this week. So some of you may be either starting that or kind of like fine tuning that list that you want to manifest, okay, in some way, shape, or form. Daily affirmations as well. So some of you may be really focusing on those dreams and doing or tapping into strategies and techniques such as like the law of attraction, daily affirmation, visualization, okay, and things of that nature. Now let's see how else here, or what other messages you need to know for this week. And we have here standing still, or stand still. Yeah, and what I'm getting here, like I said before, there's this sense, I'm getting two messages. I'm gonna start with the one that I was talking to you a little earlier. I feel here that some of you may take a little time out for yourself, pull your energy back a little bit this week, and really kind of just take that moment to recalibrate here and to really focus on where is it that you want to go, whether that is in love, in career, or spiritual journey here. Okay. For others of you here, this upcoming week, there may be a little bit of either tension or rift with someone that you may know. Okay. Could be someone you don't know also, but I'm getting here like there could be someone in your circle here this week that there may be a little bit of either an argument or kind of cold shoulder type of energy here, something not going quite as you may have planned here. There may be kind of like the silent treatment for others of you here, or kind of bringing stop to something here. It's like you needing to like stop something in order to figure something out here is what I'm getting. Okay. Now let's take a look here at what other messages are coming through for you here for this week. Clarification here on this stand still. For others of you here, it could be a collaboration or a partnership that's putting your icing, or there's kind of like this like stop or halt energy here. Okay, so you have here the number 12. 1 + 2 is equal to 3. That has a lot to do with collaborations, teamwork. All right, so there may be projects you're putting on hold, or something that you may kind of want to take a step back and see how you figure it out before you move further. Okay. Let's see what else is coming through for you message-wise here, Taurus. And we have here, oh my gosh, I mean, sign, symbol, synchronicities here, validation, confirmation. You have the Hanged Man. That's exactly the energy that I was feeling with this card, okay? And again, here with this one, talking about meditation, taking a step back. So Taurus here, do not be surprised if this week there may be some delays, some challenges coming in your direction, something coming in your direction that's causing you or may, place you in a position where you want to take a step back. Now, Hanged Man energy is not a negative thing. It's actually positive. How is it positive? Well, it's all about you really taking a moment to take a step back and really regroup. Look to see how is this situation, circumstance, or event. How are you going to figure it out here? Okay. And that's how this is coming across here. All right. How are you going to figure out whatever it is that you may be encountering here this week? What new perspective, what change, how can you see it in a different way in order for it to to get out of this kind of stalemate energy, right? What do you need to do? How can you kind of look at the situation in a new light so that there is a different way of looking at something, or a different way of when you kind of press that pause button again and you're ready to move forward, how are you going to move forward here in a way that brings more benefit to you? Okay, and that's how this is coming across. Now, the Hanged Man energy here is a lot of Neptune energy. Okay, that's the planet that really rules here, the Hanged Man. So I'm getting here kind of changing your mind on something kind of reversing itself, kind of a delay, like something you were expecting to move forward on, but you're kind of realizing this week, wait, let me step back, let me re-evaluate the situation, circumstance, or event, or connection with this person, or moving forward in some way, shape, or form here about something. So this is very telling for you this week. While you're taking that pause, you are figuring out a new way of seeing something. Okay, and that's how this is coming across here for you. Taurus, thank you so much. Yeah, don't stress yourself out too much. Okay, here with the 10 of Swords energy coming in for you here. I mean, don't you might see this as a lost or missed opportunity, but it may not be that way. It just may be kind of like you needing a time to regroup. All right. Thank you so much, Taurus, for stopping by. And I hope to see you again next week. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and let me know how these messages resonated for you during this week. Thank you so much. And I'll see you next week. All right. So we're now on Virgo. Hi, intuitive friend. Welcome, Virgo. Thank you so much for joining me here during the live stream. And if you're joining me after the live stream, welcome. Thank you so much for your love and your support, and of course your loyalty to our channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Alexa Tarot. You can find all my credentials, my story, and if you're interested in a private reading, then take a look down below in the description box. And what I'll be doing here for you today, Virgo, and by the way, I have here is the cards just so I could keep focus. It's you, and over here I'm writing the timestamps. Okay. So, Virgo, what I'll be doing here for you right now is channeling messages focusing on what you need to know for this upcoming week, May 22nd through Sunday, May 28th. Okay, so what important information, what important messages do you need to know? Now, if you are interested in a more exclusive bonus type of reading where you allow your intuition to guide you through the messages of what may be coming up for you next week, then you can join me on Patreon. And down below in the description box, you will see my Patreon link. And there I have a tier that is focusing, I believe it's tier 1, focuses on weekly pick a card readings. I still do live shuffling there. So if you're interested in that, go on ahead. I usually post on Sundays. So you'll be able to see that on Sunday, which is tomorrow. All right, so let's take a look here, Virgo. What do you need to know? Important messages you need to know here for this upcoming week, Monday, May 22nd through Sunday, 28th. Don't forget to give those thumbs up so that I know that you are interested in these weekly readings so that I can continue to do them for you. All right, Virgo. We have here the second chakra. All right, it says Archangel Ariel. Now, second chakra, this is all about the sacral chakra, okay? Passion, intimacy here this week, all right? That may be increasing here for some of you. For others of you, it's kind of releasing a blockage in that specific area. For others of you here, not only is that all about passion and intimacy, but it's also about creativity. So for some of you, you will feel either passion, okay, rising, like determination, ambition, that type of drive, that yang energy, all right, that fire energy coming up for you this week. For others of you here, there is this sense of increased creativity, All right. So starting projects, thinking about new ways of doing something, handling something, maybe even your creative muse, maybe going back to doing something that you kind of put a pause on a project. And this week you're really kind of like, oh, you know what? I'm really driven to either complete that project, or you may have a spark of a new idea, a new challenge of how to figure something out. Okay. So that is how it's coming across here. Something innovative or something that sparks your passion, your desire, your inner fire, your gut level type of, yang energy here in your sacral chakra. Okay, so that's how this is coming across here. Yeah, for others of you, you guess what, it's going to be your intuition that's going to spike this week. All right, so it's going to be the sense of heightened intuitive abilities or heightened gut level feelings. Okay, now I know that the sacral chakra is not the solar plex chakra, but again, I read intuitively, and that's how this is coming across. It's coming across as listening to your gut level feeling about certain something that has to do with your passion, your desire, this burning, love of something, or this burning desire of wanting to accomplish something or do something or start something here. You could see this in multiple facets of your life. You could see it in your love life. You could see it in your career or in your spiritual journey. All right, let's take a look here. More clarity for you. Okay, when that happens, Virgo, that's just my guides telling me I got to shuffle a little bit more here. And what else is coming through for you here? I mean, great power. I mean, we were just talking about this energy that's coming and surging through here for you this week. This is a fabulous energy to have. There is going to be this kind of pick me up, moving forward type of energy for you this week. You may feel more confident this week. You may feel as if you're more in that yang energy, wanting to accomplish, wanting to move things forward, less in your head and more action in whatever it is that you have been thinking. Okay, for some of you. Now, here it says here, authority, leadership, self-confidence, pretty much what I was channeling before, validation, confirmation. There is this sense here of others of you, because there is going to be this spark, okay, or this fire burning inside of you this week, that you're going to feel a little bit more confident in what you do. Or you may be placed in positions where your leadership is going to shine through, or people are going to look at you as a leader, come to you as a leader. Okay, maybe even a kind of, if you are the CEO, the manager, the leader in the group, there may be more responsibilities coming in your direction, and you really having to be more kind of that firm boundaries, more authoritative, kind of more leadership qualities here for you this week. Okay, and that's how this is coming across. What I'm also getting here, again, I mean, literally what I just said even before I cut this deck, I mean, self-confidence through the roof here for you. Okay, Virgo, so that is beautiful energy here for you this week. Kind of that go-getter yang energy is what I'm feeling. Now, very interesting. Talk about sign symbol synchronicities here. You have a circle here, you have a circle here, all talking about that kind of sacral chakra that I was talking about earlier here. Okay, now let's take a look here, Virgo. What else is coming through for you as messages that you need to know for this week? All right. You have here the Nine of Swords. So be very careful that you are not starting to self-doubt yourself this week. Why am I saying that? There's a lot of positive energy here. Okay. There's energy here coming as you being the leader, the person who's moving forward, being the go-getter, a lot of that fire energy. Okay. Being proactive, being a risk taker, getting out of your head and moving forward. But some of you need to worry about here, or kind of like not worry about, but pay attention to, that you're not worrying too much about something here this week that's going to cause some type of either obstacle, challenge, or blockage here for you. It's like you may kind of resort to getting back in your thought, a lot of analyzation, analysis paralysis, thinking about something so much that you're doubting your own power, or you're doubting yourself here this week, doubting how you may have, you may deal with a situation or a conflict at work. feeling that you didn't do enough, or that you may have done too much, or you may have said too much, or done not your or not done enough. Okay, so it could go here either way, but whatever this is, it's in your mind. Okay, this is the reason why the swords energy is here. So there may be a little bit of anxiety, worry, okay, kind of getting trapped in your thoughts here, maybe even insomnia or sleepless night, but because you're thinking too much about something, and that may halt you or prevent you here from really shining brightly this week, Virgo. And I mean, your own card coming out, the Hermit card here, Virgo. Uh, Validation, confirmation here. Pay very close attention that you don't get too caught up in your head, because you have a beautiful energy of you really, stepping forward with confidence. Do not allow your self-sabotaging thoughts or fears. Don't allow your analysis paralysis kind of mode or old pattern of behavior to set in this week, because here you are the person who has the great power. You have the power to change this perspective about yourself. You have the power to change the way you view a situation, circumstance, or event. So talk about this being really your energy that you need to just pay attention to here this week. But I feel here this is it could be a beautiful outcome for you, as long as you focus. Wherever the mind goes, energy flows. Okay, whatever you think about, you bring about. So this is telling me here, how you look at the situation, or how you perceive whatever may be coming up for you this week, will determine if you're going to unlock your beautiful power, okay, and stand in your power, or if you're just going to end up living in your head and being stressed out and worried. Okay, so Virgo, thank you so much for joining me here, and I will see you here next week. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up and let me know how these messages resonated for you during the week. I'll see you soon. Hi, Capricorn, and welcome, intuitive friend. And I am now here with Capricorn. Let me write this down here. Capricorn, welcome. If you are joining me here for the live stream, thank you so much for your love and your support, and of course your loyalty to our channel. And for those of you who are joining me later after the live stream, I thank you as well. Don't forget to give a thumbs up on this video so that I can continue to bring you these messages here. Now, Virgo, sorry, not Virgo, Capricorn, which, see, this is the reason I have this here. Capricorn, what I just wrote down was your timestamp. And of course, I have here your card so that I can focus on your energy here. Now, Capricorn, you could be a Capricorn sun, moon, or rising. Okay, so however Capricorn may show in your birth chart, these messages are for you. Now, if you're interested in something a little bit more exclusive, you could take a look down below in the description box and click on my Patreon's link. There, I will do a pick a card reading, also focusing on messages for Monday, May 22nd through Sunday, May 28th. And that you pick yourself. It's like you allow your intuition to guide you for the messages that you need to hear for the week ahead. Okay. And that's also exclusive only on my Patreon. And I also do live shuffling there. Now, if you're interested in learning more about me, my credentials, and or if you want a private reading, just look down below in the description box and click on my Passive Healing website, and you can contact me there. Don't forget my social media. It's on my banner. So if you want to follow me, you can follow me through those social media icons that I do have at the top of my banner. Okay. All right, Capricorn, let's take a look here. I'm going to be channeling messages, focusing on what you need to know for this week ahead. Capricorn, messages for Capricorn here for this week ahead. Monday, May 22nd through Sunday, May 28th. All right, attachment. Here I'm feeling for you, okay, Capricorn, there is this sense of releasing things that no longer serve you. You realizing that there is a need to let go, okay? Now, Capricorn, your card in tarot, okay, is the Devil card, okay? I'll show you here how that looks, and that is all about, yep, there we go, the Devil card, okay? And what that signifies here, especially with this card that just came out, there could be some obstacles, challenges, situations, circumstances, maybe dealing with certain people here this week that may trigger you, okay, or may cause you to think back or go back to some old patterns of behavior, okay? This is talking about not only old patterns of behavior, but what I'm feeling here is that there is a sense of you thinking back to feeling less than, or feeling powerless, or feeling that you are attached or connected to something here. Maybe your emotions, maybe your mind here is going to try to take you in that direction. So tarot is about an oracle readings. This is about guidance, okay? So if you start seeing that manifest itself this week, you know, it's kind of like, what do I need to do? I need to get myself out of that energy, right? So here I'm getting attachment, old patterns of behavior, maybe even thinking about the past, situations that happened before, and you're kind of thinking back about it. And I want to point this out to you here, Capricorn. When we think about the past, we energetically, in our own energetic field, start bringing back those feelings, situations, circumstances, that energy from the past into the present. So this is saying here, be very careful that this week you don't allow a situation, circumstance, event, or a person to take you back to a place you've already leveled up from. Okay. And that's how this is coming across here for you. Do not allow old attachments, okay, or situations, temptations, old patterns of behavior to take you back to a place you've already outgrown. Okay. And of course, as long as you stay in high vibrational state here this week, you are going to be able to achieve and overcome this trigger, situation, circumstance, event, or delay. All right, let's take a look here. More messages for you, Capricorn. More clarity here for Capricorn for Monday, May 22nd through Sunday, May 28th. You have here receptive. Okay, receptive. Look at that. This has, you know, that female divine feminine energy. Okay, what does that mean? That is your yin energy, being able to detach, move back. All right, so don't be reactive. Take a step back. Allow yourself to really hold that type of compassion, that love, that nurturing for yourself before you move forward and have a either conversation or readdress or talk to or deal with the situation that may be a little triggering this week. The trigger could be in a challenge, situation, circumstance, event, could be a delay, it could be a challenge, right? So this is saying there is this need for you to step back this week, recalibrate yourself, allow yourself to detach from old patterns of behavior, nurture yourself, regroup before you move forward. Because when you tap into that yin energy, Y-I-N, okay, that yin energy is going to allow you to reflect on something better. You're going to bring the wisdom, your insight, your intuition is going to be able to help you, your higher self, listening to those subtle sign symbol synchronicities, that during that moment of quietness, okay, during that quiet moment, during that silent moment, you're tapping into your own inner sanctuary, and you'll be able to listen to whatever messages are coming through for you, okay, and how to deal better with the situation, circumstance, or event. All right. So it's really for you, Capricorn, to tap in to that energy and not go back. Again, like I said before, don't go back to a place you've already leveled from. Don't let people take you out of your element. Don't allow situations to take you out of your element. Okay. Last but not least, let's take a look here at the next card. And you have here the Seven of Pentacles. There is this sense of you thinking, okay, kind of you thinking about something here. But you know, I mean, there is hard work involved here. Okay. So there is this sense of you putting more effort into something, or kind of like saying to yourself, I really put a lot of energy, or I'm putting a lot of energy into something this week. And, you know, is it going to pay off? Okay. Is it going to give me that type of reward back? Well, the answer here for you, Capricorn, is as long as you stay committed, as long as you stay dedicated, and as long as you put in the effort and, you know, the tangible hard work and the patience in it, because we're talking about Pentacles energy, and you allow your intuition to help guide you as well, then it will grow. Okay, so this is all about growth. This is all about you putting in the commitment, the hard work, the dedication into something, so that you can start seeing the blooming, the expanding. All right. This could also mean, especially with this message that came in for you here, Capricorn, this may be talking about you growing, you starting to see, you know what, that situation, circumstance, event, if it would have happened 3 years ago, I would have reacted differently. If it would have happened maybe 2 months ago, I would have reacted differently. But I've learned certain lessons in life. And this is kind of, in a way, talking about that growth you have had, that kind of moving out of those old patterns of behavior and really moving into a new direction here. And Six of Pentacles energy, the same energy that you're going to be giving out this week, is the energy that you'll be receiving, which means that it is very important here that you stay in high vibrational energy and not allow this energy to take over. And if you need that time out to regroup and kind of continue to work on those, you know, moments where you feel like you're going to lose your cool, you know, to take that moment for yourself so you can continue to expand and to grow. Capricorn, I hope these messages have been insightful. Give me a thumbs up and let me know how these messages may resonate with you this week. Till then, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hi, Gemini, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me here. We're up to you, Gemini. Gemini, I just finished writing down your timestamp, so that is what I'm writing here to the side. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me here. For others of you who are subscribers, thank you so much for your support. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that I know that you are enjoying these weekly readings. And today I'm going to be focusing on what important messages you need to know for this week, Monday, May 22nd through Sunday, May 28th. Okay. We're focusing on what you need to know. Now, if you're interested in something a little bit more exclusive, more tailored to you, then take a look down below in the description box, and there you will find my Patreon link. Click on that. And you can join me on Patreon, where every Sunday you will see a pick a card reading, and you are the one who is going to pick which message. Your higher self and your intuition will help guide you to pick the pile that you need to know for specific messages for yourself and how they may resonate for you during the week. All right. So that is only exclusively on my Patreon. For others of you who are interested in having a private reading with me, then take a look down below and take a look at my Patreon link. That you will see has my story, my credentials. And if you are interested in booking a private reading with me, you can reach me through there as well. All right, Gemini here. Let's take a look at what's coming in for you this week. Gemini, let me actually write Gemini here, so we all know where we are. For those of you that are here joining me live, thank you so much for your love, your support, and your loyalty. And let's take a look here, Gemini, what's coming in for you this upcoming week, Monday, May 22nd through Sunday, May 28th. What do we have here? We have Magician, the Mirror. So you have the power this week. Look at that. Right behind you have hostilities. Interesting. All right. So you have the power to navigate how you're going to react and how you're going to move through certain situations this week. There may be a little bit of tension, not seeing eye to eye, an argument, a situation, a circumstance, or event that may pop up for you here this week. Okay. Gemini, this is talking about you really taking into account that only you can make or change that situation from a lower vibrational energy to a higher vibrational energy. And why am I saying that? Because with Magician, even though this is not a tarot deck, this is an oracle deck, the Magician is all about you having the resources, the tools, okay, even the wisdom, okay, and the intuitive capacity here to change situations, to tap into those resources and make or create something out of them, right? So changing a situation from negative to positive, about perspective, knowing how to, deal with this person's situation, circumstance, or event. Magician energy in tarot is about Mercury. Mercury is the planet that rules the Magician in tarot. So that is about thoughtful thoughts, like thinking about something thoroughly, okay, and having clear communication, okay, because Mercury is all about communication as well. So thoughtful communication, or things that you are thinking about, really putting them in a way that you are able to articulate or express them to the best of your capacity. Someone or something may try to get you out of your element this week, okay? Gemini. So this is talking about you really kind of cutting that situation here. Now, whether this is a verbal or emotional kind of obstacle challenge, okay, for others of you, I'm getting here that you may kind of be a little bit guarded this week, but you can change that around. You could be cautious. Okay, you could be cautious. That's okay. But don't put yourself in a position where you're creating such hard boundaries that you're then unable to tap in to your own inner wisdom. Okay, like you're so closed off that you're not allowing things to flow. All right. So this is what this is talking about here for you this week. The Magician energy, also tapping into your resources. There may be here people, okay, resources, tools that you have in your back pocket that is going to help you overcome this hostility, this situation, this circumstance or event that may either you may find that's triggering, that may be causing a delay, a challenge, an obstacle, or a blockage. Okay, so you have the power to turn that around depending on how you talk through it, what actions you do, how you change the perspective of something, and how you allow yourself to kind of like be ahead of the crowd, right? Why do I say ahead of the crowd? Because if you're watching this and you are a Gemini in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, this is already coming as guidance for you. Kind of like keep that in the back of your mind. So when and if and when this circumstance, situation, or event crawls into your own timeline, you are aware of what you need to do, right? Resort to aiming high when someone is aiming low. All right, let's take a look here. Next clarity card here. Wow. Validation, confirmation. Do you see this here, Gemini? Do not allow yourself to be wrapped up in other people's BS. Plain and simple. Okay, whatever it is that you maybe kind of experience here in this coming week, do not allow yourself to be wrapped up in other people's situation, circumstance, or event. Something may not go in your direction, or there may be a little, kind of bumps in the road, a little turbulence here and there this week. But this is saying there's no need for you to lower your self-esteem. There's no need for you to feel less than, or to feel as if you need to if someone is arguing, you don't need to participate, pretty much. Okay, if it's a situation, circumstance, or event, you don't need to give that negative vibrational situation, circumstance, or event energy. This is only a season. This is only a little spot in the week that you may find yourself in. This is not this place that you need to stay in and give so much energy to. Okay, Gemini. So this is very telling here for you. You can overcome this energy. This is not, a doom gloom type of a reading. This is all about, well, how are you going to manage it? What are you going to do? How are you going to strategically use your own resources, your strategies, your techniques? Okay, what ace are you going to pull out of your pocket here, Gemini, to overcome the hostility, the situation, circumstance, or event, something or someone that may want to bring you down, okay, with these chains, all right? So it's really that simple. It's all about the perspective. Remember, this is just guidance, and how you choose to go and put the action towards this guidance is what is crucial, right? What's your mindset going to be? So if you already see this happening happening or coming down the pipeline here for you, you already know which direction you need to move towards. Yeah, and you have here the Knight of Wands energy. So moving yourself in a new direction, okay? Moving yourself in a direction of inspiration, of motivation, of ambition, of determination here. So Knights are all about movement, moving yourself out of this situation. And very interesting here. Take a look at this. So the Knight of Wands is coming towards my left-hand side. It's walking towards, or it's riding to the change here, the change situation here, and the hostility. But guess what? If it's going straight through, so it's gonna push its way through all this here, this energy of obstacle, challenges, and blockages, or delays, or miscommunication or arguments, is going to go past this, and it's going to land here to this Magician card. Okay, so it could land to where you need it to land if you work your own magic and energy to your own advantage. If you use the tools to your advantage, you can overcome whatever situation, circumstance, or event may be coming up for you here this week. It's all a matter of how you're going to move your chess pieces here. Okay, Gemini, and that's how this is coming through for you energetically. So, Gemini, I hope you have liked these messages. I hope they've been insightful for you. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up and let me know how these messages have resonated for you throughout this week. Thank you so much. Don't forget to join me back again soon, and have a good one. All right, so I am now getting ready for Libra. Okay, I'm getting here ready for Libra. Just give me 1 second. Let me write the timestamp. Hi, intuitive friend. Welcome, Libra. I'm now going to start your reading, focusing on the week ahead. Let me write Libra here so we're all on the same page. Libra, welcome. If this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome. My name is Alexa Tarot. If you want to learn more about me, my story, why I do what I do, or if you are interested in a private reading, just look down below in the description box and click on my Paths of Healing website. All my information is there, as well as my credentials. All right. And today I'm going to be channeling messages here for you, Libra, focusing on what important messages you need to know for the week ahead. We're talking about Monday, May 22nd through Sunday, May 28th. Now, you could be a Libra in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or in however way, shape, or form Libra shows up for you in your birth chart, okay? Now, for those of you who want a little bit more of an exclusive type of bonus reading, you can join me on my Patreon, where I do the same exact reading, but it's a pick a card reading, okay? And you allow your own intuition and higher self to guide you to the messages that you need to know for that following week, which of course is on Monday, May 22nd through Sunday, May 28th. And I usually post those up on Sunday night, Sunday evening, around there. So if you want to join me on Patreon, I'll see you there. And let's take a look here, Libra. What important messages do you need to know? And by the way, my Patreon is down below in the description box, okay? So you could click on that link. Thank you so much for that thumbs up. Just saw that thumbs up there. Thank you so much for your support. All right, Libra, let's take a look here at what you need to know for this week. Monday, May 22nd through Sunday, May 28th. All right. Libra, let's see what's going on here for you. All right, prosperity. I mean, pow, boom. I mean, do we need to say anything else? This is magnificent. This is not good. This is not great. This is magnificent. This is you really in that state of enjoying that abundance, opening up to prosperity, opportunity, situations, circumstances going in your direction. The odds are in your favor here, Libra, this week, okay? And this is what this is talking about, a sense of abundance. Now, abundance could be tangible, of course, like opportunities, prosperity, more money, things of that nature. But it could also talk about things that you value. For example, things that are intangible, like love, time, commitment, okay? Things of that nature here for you, all right? So there's this sense of the universe bestowing upon you here, Libra, this week, this glorious, bountiful type of energy. Something that you probably have been working on for a very long time here. You may start seeing it expanding and blooming this week, okay? Prosperity, abundance, you gaining, reaping the rewards of whatever it is that you've been focusing on, working on, okay? For others of you, it's something that's coming in for you that's going to kind of generate that feeling of celebration. Wow, I've done it, or I'm doing it, or getting those accolades, or being in the center stage. For others of you here, this is all about you really gaining more abundance here this week, okay? Growing in an area of your life that you may have been working on for a very long time, or you may have been manifesting for a very long time, and finally you're seeing the rewards here in some way, shape, or form for yourself this week. So gorgeous energy there for you, Libra, in that regard. Prosperity, really. And I'm getting here kind of like it's coming from the divine. It's like something that you may have been wishing, praying, hoping, and visualizing for a while. This person is looking above. They're looking upwards, okay? So it's like they're looking at the ethers, like, yes, finally my prayers are being answered, or finally, my daily affirmations are coming into fruition, okay? It's that type of energy that I'm picking up here for you. All right, Libra, let's see what else is coming through for you here for this week. And we have here keeping still. Very interesting. I feel that this is like a very big message. It's come across in several, like the majority of the signs here this week, kind of like taking that regrouping, so chances are there's something planetary here that's happening for the collective. But yeah, so keeping still, there is a sense of meditation. I'm getting here. Ooh, my ear is ringing really loudly. I'm getting here the sense of you being grateful also, okay? Kind of like going into prayer or meditation and kind of like being grateful for the prosperity or the blessings that you'll be seeing here in some way, shape, or form this week. I do feel here that there's this sense of you really recalibrating yourself also here. So for some of you, there may be an unexpected beautiful surprise here that's going to take, that's going to either take your breath away, or it's going to come and you're going to have to kind of like, it's something good, but you're going to have to take a step back and say, all right, now how do I work with this opportunity based on my, my schedule or my reality, or my connection, or, how is this shift or change going to impact my love life, my career, my spiritual journey? Okay. So I feel here, this is like a positive taking a step back, in order to figure out how you're going to move forward. Okay. So it's that type of energy. I don't feel like it's, at all low vibrational. I feel that there is the sense of something really positive, either starting, happening, or showing, blooming, kind of like growing here. And you kind of having to take a step back and say, well, wow, I wasn't expecting this opportunity, but now that it's here, like, how am I going to maximize it? Or what decisions do I need to make? Do I need to take a look at my family life versus my career? Like, how do I manage those things here? How do I manage my prior commitments versus this new opportunity that has, arisen here for myself this week? Okay, so I feel that that's kind of going to be your thought here, your thought process, especially if it's in love. Okay, and I'm getting career, which was the first thing that I was talking about, or channeling. And I'm getting kind of love here. I feel that for some of you who are single, it's like you've been single for a while, and you have your groove, you have your routine, you know what you want to do, and you do it in that way, and it's great, and it's working for you, until you start realizing, wow, now I'm like interested in someone, or now this friendship is growing, and I might have to readjust what I have set for myself, because I've set it as a solo, as a single person. And now if I want to branch out into a connection, I might have to fine tune that. For others of you here, that may be also in your connection, in your partnership with your spouse, and in your friendships here. Okay, it's like something positive is coming in, and then you're kind of having to take a step back and say, wow, how is this going to impact the time that I spend with my friends or with my family? Or, wow, this opportunity is great, but how is it going to allow me to still do the things that that I was doing, or the things that, you value in your life. Okay. And that's how this is coming across here for you. All right. So Libra, let's take a look at more information here for you. What other messages are coming in for you here for Monday? Wow. I mean, I didn't have to do much. You have two pop outs here. You have here, confirmation, validation here. Okay. This is exactly what I was channeling. 7 of Cups with a 2 of Pentacles. What does that mean? 7 of Cups. All of a sudden, you've been wishing, hoping, praying, wanting certain things to come in your direction. You've been thinking about this thing, this person, the situation, circumstance, or event in a positive way. You've been manifesting, putting in your hard work and all that stuff that you've been doing. And all of a sudden, from 0, you have now 7 options. All of a sudden, all these beautiful, either opportunities. I mean, it may not be 7, of course, but there may be multiple opportunities here for you this week that may branch you into this beautiful energy of prosperity. And it's kind of like this energy of like, oh my gosh, now what? Now what am I going to do? But in a positive way. It's this sense of you kind of like, now I have to make decisions because I have so many options here. Okay, I have so many options. Not all the options may be the best one for you in your reality, because it may mean that you need to balance certain things here. You need to kind of see, how are you going to tackle these extra responsibilities, extra, work, or like I said, in career, maybe, more responsibilities, and maybe more leadership. You may be in the spotlight. For others of you in love, you may meet that specific person that you've been wishing, hoping, wanting, but all of a sudden your career is thriving? How are you going to be able to balance that, right? For others of you here, it's like, how am I going to balance my family and friends and my career? Or how am I going to balance certain things in my life? And I feel that those are the decisions here that you're going to be thinking about. And that's the reason why this has come out for you here in regards to keeping still, because there are certain changes that are going to be coming for you this week that you're going to need to take back. But those changes are for the better. They're for abundance. They're for prosperity. Another thing that I want to point out here that I just noticed here looking at these cards before I go to the next sign, which is Aquarius. Okay. I want to talk about here 5 + 2 is equal to 7. So you have 7 here, and here you have the number 7. So for some of you, the number 77 is significant here, whether it's something that you've been waiting for 7 months, whether it's, the number 7, that's your lucky number. Maybe, you'll start looking at at your watch or your time, and you'll start seeing a lot of 7s coming in. So this is giving you kind of like that universe is giving you that wink, kind of telling you, hey, I'm here. Listen, you remember that reading that you heard on Saturday? This is manifesting itself here in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, pretty much is what I'm getting here. There's going to be opportunities here for you. This is beautiful here for you, Libra. So thank you so much for joining me here. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up so that I can continue to bring you these messages. Take care, and I'll see you next time. All right, for those of you that are still joining me here, thank you so much. Also, I just read this. I don't know when this came in because I was so in my reading, but I have here Harriet. Thank you, Harriet, for your comment here. I am on the cusp of Taurus and Gemini. My birthday is May 22nd. Happy birthday to you. All right, so let's see here. So if you're at a cusp, I would suggest for you to listen to both Taurus and Gemini. That goes for everyone here. If you're on a cusp, you need to listen to both messages, between the signs you're in. Okay, so that gives you a little bit more clarity here because you are in that kind of middle ground there, where these two energies are. The energy of Taurus for Harriet and the energy of Gemini. So listening to both signs is always useful here for you. So we have here coming up with Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius. Welcome, intuitive friend. I just wrote down your timestamp, and now I'm going to switch this over to Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me here on this live stream. And if you catch me later when this live stream goes uploaded on my channel, I thank you so much for listening to your messages here. I'm coming over and spending time with me and finding out more about what this week has in store for you. So Aquarius, I am going to be channeling messages focusing on what important messages you need to know for this upcoming week. Monday, May 22nd through Sunday, May 28th. Okay. And if you are interested in a more exclusive bonus content type of message where you're the one who picks through a pick a card reading what messages your higher self wants to let you know about, then take a look down below in the description box and click on my Patreon link. There, that's going to take you over to my Patreon. And every Sunday, I do a pick a card reading, and you are the one that picks, where you want to intuitively, where's your intuition guiding you to, right? And you pick the message that you've been intuitively guided to pick. All right. So if you're interested in that, that is on my Patreon. The link is down below. And for those of you who are interested either in a private reading or you want to know a little bit more about me, my credentials, and why I do what I do, then take a look down below in the description box and click on my Paths of Healing website. All my information is there. And don't forget to join me here on my channel. So if you are not subscribed, please do subscribe so that you are aware. And remember, turn on your notification bell, okay? So that you know whenever I am on live stream or whenever I've posted new readings. All right, Aquarius, enough chat. Let's get down to business here. But as I do that, you see me, I'm shuffling the cards because, this is not cherry picking here, This is what messages are coming in for you. Let's see. We have here contract. All right. So Aquarius, contract. This is, for some of you, this is all about legality here. Okay. So things that, documents, papers, maybe, the justice system, courts, things of that nature. Okay. So there may be something here that may be coming up for you. Documents, situations revolving, the court system, things of that nature. I'm also getting here like contracts, like signing contracts, reading over documents. There may be more paperwork here for you. Okay. This week. I'm also getting here like emails, documents, contracts, okay, anything that you need to sign or agree to this week, give it a second look, okay? So don't just sign something blindly and don't say yes to something blindly unless you really understand what those papers are telling you or what this entails, right? So the pros and the cons of that specific document. What I'm also getting here, besides document, law enforcement, that type of like, court system, justice system, legality type of thing here, is what I'm also getting here is the sense of you allowing yourself or kind of focusing on the energy of being a neutral. Okay, being fair, being impartial here, balancing your own energy for others of you. For others of you here, trying to see something from a fair perspective, or kind of like the scales of balance, being able to balance career and family, being able to balance your love life and your personal life. Okay. And what I mean, your love life and your personal life, like for example, dating, or your connection with your partner, but also remembering that there are other responsibilities that you need to take care of as well. So kind of balancing those things out. I'm really getting here kind of like the justice card here in in tarot here for you, Aquarius. Now, it's also coming across as Libra energy as well, okay? So I feel here that there is the sense of you either wanting to be a peacemaker or you being called to be a peacemaker here during the week, okay? This may be the energy that's coming in for you. For others of you, this is talking about compromising, okay? Really kind of saying to yourself, you know what? It's not worth fighting over X, Y, and Z. It's time for me to recalibrate and really kind of find a medium here, or find some type of compromise here in whatever situation, circumstance, or event either has come from the week before or may come across here for this upcoming week. And one way that you're going to be able to figure out how you're going to do this is by, it says, rest and rejuvenation. I'm telling you, like most of the readings today, I mean, starting with Aquarius straight through, oh, by the way, I forgot to write here, Aquarius, has been this like recalibration energy. Okay, it's kind of like taking that step back and listening to the inner oracle before moving forward. So I wonder what may be happening here planetary wise this week here. So really important here because it's come across in various readings. You also have here healing. So there may be this recalibration because you're healing from something here, or there is a sense of you again mending, fixing, or recalibrating yourselves with something here that has to do with you looking at something in a fair way or compromising on something. Okay, a lot of Libra energy there. You may have Libra in your chart somewhere. Okay, so if you do know your birth chart, your natal chart, take a look at that in regards to your signs. So you may have Libra there, or you may be focusing here on especially here with contracts, there may be something having to do here with Libra as well. Okay, so that may come across here for you. All right, so let's take a look here at what other information, situation, circumstance, or event you need to know about this week, Aquarius. Wow, look at this. I mean, talk about validation, confirmation. The same thing I was talking about here earlier, especially when I was getting that compromise type of message here for you. Okay, that's what I was downloading here for you and channeling. For some of you, there may be a circumstance, situation. Yep. Look at this. There may be a situation, circumstance, or event here that may be coming up for you this week. For others of you, it's something that you've been dealing with in the past, and there is a sense of you kind of looking and looking at this, taking a step back and seeing how this is going to work out for you. Why? Because there is here an energy of being stubborn here this week. For some of you, it's stubborn. For others of you, there may be a rise here of jealousy or arguments. There may be a little bit of self-sabotaging thoughts or fear that may be, kind of, heightened here this week for you. All right. There may be here things having to do with the past. Okay. So you have here conflict, and you have here work on what has been spoiled. So working on something from the past, getting through something here in the past. This makes sense because remember, you just had healing here as well. So for some of you, there is this sense of you taking the time here this week with whatever situation, circumstance, or event that may be popping up, and you really recalibrating yourself, meditating, trying to figure out here, how can you go about this in a fair and an impartial, objective way, right? How can you control your emotions and really see how you can fairly figure this out, or how to figure something out by tapping into your own intuition? How can you figure something out? Maybe healing. Again, healing came up for you here in this card too. It says healing. So there's this sense of you healing something, a rift, a situation, circumstance, or event, repairing a connection, or wanting to, or attempting to. If you're not going to do that, this could mean that you are thinking about ways how to make something fair. Okay, so, or how to turn things so that it is a little bit more balanced. Okay, for some of you, this has to do with love and career. For others, you spiritual journey and career, or love, and so it depends how this may come across here for you. But whatever it is, there is this sense of you really taking action into something here and really turning down the inner volume here, Aquarius, so that you can listen to your inner oracle and find out what may be best, or how to work with something in a way that's more fair or reasonable for all concerned. Okay, and that's how that's coming across here. And I mean, talk again, balancing. Now granted, temperance energy is all about having patience, but if you look at the cups, this person is balancing, this angel, I should say, this angelic realm, this entity from the angelic realm is balancing two things. It's combining two things. Getting here the same energy. You're going to have to make some choices here. There are going to be some options here for you, Aquarius. But again, very much what I was talking about earlier here for you. Okay, Aquarius, kind of figuring something out, balancing, figuring out how you're going to do something fairly, or something that's going to be beneficial for all concerned. Okay. Temperance is all about the Sagittarius energy here. So you have Libra and Sagittarius here. Those may be the people or energies that you'll be working with this week, whether it's other people or with yourself. Okay, so with Sagittarius, is kind of like being that optimist. Okay, really looking at things from that positive perspective, really putting in the patience here in order to figure something out. And it has to do something with your emotions here, okay? Because I'm seeing cups and I'm seeing water. So for some of you here, it's kind of figuring something out, combining two things and putting them together so that it maximizes and it becomes more of a whole. Okay, what I'm also getting here with temperance, I'm getting negotiation as well. All right, so kind of negotiating something, balancing something, combining things together, finding out how to be reasonable here. Okay, because again, for those of you that just joined me, Aquarius, you have contract, rest and rejuvenation. You have conflict, and you also have here work on what has been spoiled. Now, Aquarius, before I go, I want to give you this. You have the angel number 66 here. Okay, So you have two cards here that two cards, totally different decks here. Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. Totally different decks that have the number 6. So the number 6 could be something that is important for you or significant. All right. So Aquarius, thank you so much for joining me here. And I will see you next time. Don't forget to give me those thumbs up so that I know that you are enjoying these messages. And if you aren't part of my channel, then click on that Lexa Tarot logo so that you can continue to get all these beautiful messages that I post every week, and turn on your notification bell. Thank you so much, Aquarius, and I'll see you next time. For those of you that are joining me here, thank you so much for joining this live stream. And if you can do me a huge favor, if you're enjoying these messages, please give me those thumbs up so that I know that you are enjoying the messages. And please feel free to share how these messages may, you may see them in your own timeline here this week, okay? All right, so I'm getting ready for Scorpio. Getting ready here for Scorpio. If you are a Scorpio, hang on. These messages are coming in for you for this week. All right, so let's write down the timestamp here. Hi, Scorpio, and welcome. I just wrote your timestamp here, and I'm going to switch from Aquarius here to Scorpio. Thank you for visiting me. If you are here during this live stream, thank you so much for joining me. If you're joining me after the live stream, well, thank you so much for tuning in and finding out what messages are coming in for you. And today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what you need to know for this week that's coming up for you, and that is May 22nd, which is Monday, May 22nd, all the way through Sunday, May 28th. So what information do you need to know this week or for this week ahead? All right. Now, for those of you who are interested in a more exclusive type of reading, well, you can join me on my Patreon. Link down below in the description box. Click on that link and you will see my Patreon link. And there, every Sunday, I do a pick a card reading. You pick the card. Your intuition guides you. You pick which one is best for you or where you feel intuitively called to. And then you will get your messages. And of course, I do live shuffling there as well. So, you could get a lot of clarity there. But again, that is on my Patreon. Okay. For those of you who are interested in finding out more about me, my credentials, or if you are interested in a private reading, well, look down below in the description box and click on my Paths of Healing website. All my information is there, and feel free to reach out to me if you so choose. Now, let's take a look here, Scorpio, what's coming in for you here this week, Monday, May 22nd through Sunday, May 28th. Messages for Scorpio. So you have here commitment. This is gorgeous energy here for you. There is going to be, give me 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Let me write Scorpio here so we all know where we are. We are here on Scorpio. Okay, so Scorpio, you have your commitment. This is, again, fantastic energy, and I'll explain why. This is all about, wow, some of you are committed to be peacemakers this week. All right. All right. So let's start with the commitment. So what I'm getting here for you is you're going to be more committed, more dedicated here to something here this week, whether that is in your love life, in your career, or your spiritual journey. I feel here, and what I'm hearing the word is consistency. There's a sense of consistency, not just doing something and letting it go, but being more, kind of like being more diligent on something, being more kind of like doing it consistently, being more committed, more determined to either fix, repair, or grow something here. Okay, it's like your heart and soul is going to really be here at the heart of whatever this may be for you. It all depends, of course. This is a general reading, but this could be in love, in career, or in spiritual journey, or in some other personal matter here for you. So commitment, being that person that really is putting in their hard work, in their fair share in situation, circumstance, or event, or something that may come up here for you. Now, this could also talk about collaboration. You're really putting in the hard work and collaborating with someone else, okay? There are two birds here. So for some of you, it's talking things out, all right? Whether it's, at work, with a spouse, with a significant other here, but there's like committed to talking things out, committed to really resolving either a matter or building something together, but doing so by communication. Okay. And that's how this is coming across here for you. For others of you here, there may be a situation, circumstance, or event here during the week that may be a little choppy. And there will be here a need for you to be that peacemaker or to restore here some type of communication or commitment, or remember why you are in that situation. I'm here because I love this person, or I'm here because I'm committed to what I do. I'm committed to my career. I'm committed to to whatever this situation or circumstance may be here. But I feel here that there is going to be the sense of luminosity for you here this week, kind of like that moment where you're like, you know what, no matter what happens, I'm really going to focus on, on this specific matter. And I'm really going to find out how I can really resolve it, repair it, grow. Be peaceful, not stress out so much, not have so much worry or anxiety. And I feel that that's that kind of recalibration energy that I'm getting here for you, Scorpio, for this week. Okay. Now, both of these cards, okay, the commitment card and the peace card, have birds. Okay. So birds signify communication. For others of you, birds is indicating travel. All right. So going somewhere, talking about travel, creating a space where you can unwind, maybe going on a getaway, planning something here with someone else. Okay. And you also have here two circles of enlightenment. So there's one big circle here, one in the middle, and this person here also has a huge circle behind them. So there's this sense of enlightenment, something coming into clarity here, and or clarifying the commitment that you want to have towards this either person, situation, circumstance, or decision, like how you're going to fully commit to something or not fully commit to something. But whatever it is going to bring you great peace here, Scorpio, because there's going to be the sense of relief here, certain sense of liberation and freedom here for you, whether in your soul, whether in your heart, or whether in your mind. Okay. So that is how this is coming across here for you. Scorpio, you have here treading. You have the number 10 here, kind of like that full completion here. Treading, self-awareness. And I've said this for every sign, like literally, if you guys have been here on this live stream since the beginning, you've been seeing this reoccurring pattern here for all the signs. It's all about kind of going in and taking a time out and being a little bit more self-aware this week. And that's what this is telling me here. It says treading. So proceed with caution here. Okay. So whatever it is that you're going to commit to, whatever you're going to sign, documents that you're going to, or contracts that you're going to sign, things that you're going to say yes to, take time to really think it through before you commit to it. Okay. For others of you here, it says act responsibly. So not just saying yes to everything or be a people pleaser this week. This is going to require you here, Scorpio, to figure out what is it that you really want. Is this going to be beneficial for you? There's going to be a little bit of emotions here coming up for you. These, these waters are a little bit choppy here. So for some of you here, excuse me, excuse me, there may be this sense here of recalibrating or being that peacemaker here, being that negotiator here between you and someone else, or negotiating here a situation, circumstance, or event so that it comes out to, something positive here. What I'm also feeling here is that some of you are going to be thinking here about how to make something more peaceful. This could be talking about past patterns of behavior, self-sabotaging thoughts or fears, kind of letting that go and being committed to a more of a mindset of clarity, okay? A mindset of really seeing things from a higher perspective, committing yourself to being more positive minded and not allowing yourself to let your emotions rule your day, right? So one little thing goes in a different direction, not allowing that little thing or that big thing to throw you off this peaceful inner oracle. I feel inner sanctuary. I feel that some of you here will need to tap into that kind of quiet place here during the week. There may be here a little bit of a hiccup, maybe a little bit of cloudy skies, here for you in regards to symbolism here for you. But I mean, you have two cards here that are all about illumination. So I feel that whatever this may be, it's just a little bit. It's nothing that you need to really worry yourself about unless you give this card a lot of energy. And so then that is, of course, so if this is the wolf you're going to feed, then that is the wolf that's going to get bigger. But if you want to feed peace, tranquility, illumination, looking at things from a different point of view, being that peacemaker, then that is what is going to manifest and amplify here in your during your week. Okay, now let's take a look here at this last card here. What else, Scorpio, do you need to know here? I feel here some of you that this treading, okay, this treading card is focusing on you focusing on something from the past, or you thinking about something from the past, or something that emotionally triggers you about the past. So I don't feel that this is like something in during that week, but I feel that your mind is going to go towards the past here of something that is going to emotionally kind of bring you to a place where you really need to make that self-awareness of, wait, where the mind goes, energy flows. So let me bring it back to something a little bit more high vibrational, okay? And I feel that that's that corrective behavior or that corrective energy that you're going to be doing. It's kind of being consistent, being committed to staying in an energy of peace, or being committed to staying high vibrational, or being committed to really looking at the glass half full rather than half empty. All right, so let's keep going here, Scorpio. Last card for you here. All right, last card here for you. And you have, yep, the 9 of Swords here. I mean, only you can get yourself out of this binding or this sense of looking at the past, thinking about the past. This is a clarification here. This is validation, confirmation about what I just said. And why did I say that before? Why was I channeling that message? Well, first of all, that's the message that was, the energy that was really coming in for you, because this person here is looking towards the past. This person is looking towards my left-hand side. Left-hand side is the past. So there is something here that your mind or your heart or your emotions, because you are Scorpio, you are sensitive, you have, you're emotive in that sense. Your emotions are going to bring you, or your mind or your emotions are going to bring you to the past, and you may get kind of a little bit stuck in there. Okay, so you got to be careful here with this 8 of Swords energy. All right, not allowing yourself to feel trapped by your own thoughts. So that being said, how can you manage that? How can you balance that out? Well, as long as you tap into your inner strength, your inner oracle, your the strength in your emotions, your mindset, as long as you focus on those positive things, then you can tame these self-sabotaging thoughts or fears, or you can tame this part of yourself which maybe a little bit on the anxiety side this week. Okay, you can tame the mind to recalibrate itself and really look at the glass half full rather than half empty, as long as you are committed to that type of peaceful illumination, clarity, looking at something from a higher mindset rather than allowing yourself to continue to feed sometime this week this situation, whether real or imagined. And the reason why I say whether real or imagined, because this could be your own perspective in your head. Okay, this may not be real, but in your mind, it's real. And how you're looking at that or how you're thinking about that can be real. So one way that you can tame that energy here for you, Scorpio, is by taming that other side of you. Okay, that part of you that may be trying to get away here with your mind and allowing your emotions to get all raveled up here. Okay, so tame that this week. It's talking about managing that situation, circumstance, or event in a higher vibrational energy, tapping into your emotions, your inner strength, your mindset, your intelligence, okay, and your ability to tame that energy. All right. So thank you so much, Scorpio, for joining me here. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up or let me know down below in the comment section how these messages resonated with you during the week. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. I am now getting ready for Cancer. So if you are a Cancer, hold up because these messages are coming for you next. Cancer is up next. All right, timestamp here for Cancer. Hi, Cancer, and welcome. Thank you so much, intuitive friend, for joining me here. If you are a Cancer and you're joining me here on this live stream, thank you so much for being here, for your love, your loyalty, and your support, of course. And let's take a look here. I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what you need to know for this week, for Monday, May 22nd through Sunday, May 28th. Okay, what important messages do you need to know for this week? Now, this is a general reading. If you are interested in something a little bit more exclusive and more tailored for you, then take a look down below in the description box and click on my Patreon link. This came out for you, so I'll hold that here on the side. And click on my Patreon link, and there every Sunday I do a pick a card reading. You pick the card or cards that you feel intuitively guided to. And of course, I do live shuffling there, and all those messages are posted every Sunday evening or Sunday night, so you could take a look at that in my Patreon. For those of you who are interested in a private reading, then look down below in the description box and click on my passive healing website, and there you will see all my information, my credentials, my story, and why I do what I do, as well as information for those of you who are interested in a private reading. All right, so Cancer. Let's take a look here at what messages are coming through for you this week. We have a card that came out, a pop out. I don't know what it is. I don't want to turn it over yet. Let's see what comes through first by me cutting the deck for you. And then we'll take a look here at that message that just popped out for you. All right. So Monday, May 22nd through Sunday, May 28th. Important messages here for you. You have here rest and rejuvenation. I mean, you've seen how much I've been shuffling, right? And again, if you want to take a look at the other signs I've done, by the way, let me write here Cancer so we all know where we are. I'm getting this a lot throughout the readings here for a lot of the signs. So there may be something happening on a collective planetary level where everyone is going to need to take a step back and take a look at in that recalibration mode. So I'm getting here rest and rejuvenation, exactly that. Some of you may go on vacation this week. Some of you may be thinking about a vacation. Others of you may be tapping in to your inner oracle, doing meditation, or doing a hobby that creates some type of meditative space, okay, or meditative type of feel. for you. So that is what's coming in for you. There may be things here this week that may be a little choppy, and you may need to take a step back and really realign yourself. For others of you, it may be just that there's going to be a lot of busyness happening in your work schedule or in your family life, responsibility, things of that nature. And there is this sense of you needing to take that R&R, okay, that rest and rejuvenation, taking that time to step back. For others of you here, I'm getting that there's a sense of you getting messages here this week, sign, symbol, synchronicities, and being able to see those sign, symbol, synchronicities a whole lot clearer and a whole lot better here, Cancer, because you will allow yourself to take a moment to tap to your inner sanctuary, your inner oracle, really listen to that gut level feeling and see those sign, symbol, synchronicities. Really pay attention to them and listen and believe in what you are experiencing, what you're feeling, what you're hearing, and what your gut level feeling is kind of guiding you towards or giving you messages about, okay? So that's how that is coming across. Some of you, there may be a little bit of a hiccup here. You have brokenhearted. So some of you may be healing this week, okay? Healing a broken heart, healing something that may be said or done that may in a way hurt your feelings. Maybe you unintentionally may be stepping on someone's toes, or may say or do something that another person may feel a little bit pained by or hurt by, right? So that could be here for some of you as well. For others of you, I feel that there's this sense of washing away, because that broken heart had a tear in it, okay? And water is all about that washing away, of purification. So some of you may kind of do this purging here this week, crying, releasing any of those bottled up emotions, so that you're able to reset yourself, right, into this rest and relaxation mode. For some of you, it's mental relaxation. For others of you, is emotional relaxation, taking that time off. However it is that you may regroup here, that is how this is coming across here for you. And I mean, sign, symbol, synchronicities here, confirmation, validation. Some of you may, like I said before, you have broken heart. I mean, I think I shuffled it in, but you just saw, I showed you here the broken heart, right? So there may be something here, a situation, circumstance, or event that may hurt someone's feelings here. And there may be a need to say, I'm sorry, to either apologize or accept an apology. Okay, so give an apology or accept an apology here, okay? Reconciliation, repairing, fixing, mending, whether that is in your own love life, whether that is with family, friends, loved ones, with co-workers, people that you work with, okay? Maybe even repairing your commitment to your spiritual journey, being more committed, repairing how you may have done something before. Maybe before you were a little bit more inconsistent, but this week there's going to be this sense of being more committed into the practice of listening to your inner oracle and really mending, or kind of like I was going to say, remembering or releasing some type of emotional situation, circumstance, or event where you're just letting it go in that space of meditation, that kind of like purge. Like I said, it's coming across as like you purging. Okay, this could also mean someone purging to you, someone realizing that they may have messed up here. They may have said something, they may say something, they may do something, they may realize, they come into that realization this week. So there may be here that person who may reach out to you, call you, send you an email, okay? Kind of really think about you and reach out to you, text, in some way, shape, or form, maybe a phone call, okay? Because they want to either apologize or they want to fix something here with you. Now, this energy could go either way. It could be them with you here, Cancer, or it could be you towards someone else, okay? And this could also be in any aspect. It could be in your love life, family, career, okay, like at work, colleagues and stuff like that, or your spiritual journey, all right? So let's give more messages and clarity here for you, Cancer. What else is coming through for you? Interesting, that bottom thing was going to come out. Look what it says here. It says dispersion, diffuse negativity. Okay, exactly what I was talking about. How can we diffuse negativity here, Cancer? Well, we continue to be compassionate. We allow our time to nurture ourselves. Okay, we either apologize or accept apology. Just because you accept an apology doesn't mean you have to deal with this person. It just means we clear the air, we close the door, and we keep it moving. It's up to you if you want to continue, dealing with this person, situation, or event. But here, the most important part here is restoring that harmony. Okay, is being able to really dissolve the divisions and excuse me, and the rifts, bring more peace and more clarity for you. Okay, Cancer, for you, so that you are okay to go to your next step. Okay, this is the reason why you're getting here, rest and relaxation. You need the recalibration, whether it is for you to think about, am I going to accept the apology? Or do I need to apologize? Okay. Do I need to make amends? Do I need to repair? Or do I need to accept that person's kind of like trying to fix things and mend things? Okay. So this is all about you repairing the rift or re-establishing here a sense of inner harmony and your inner sanctuary here, helping you through this week in order for you to do so. All right. So beautiful energy here. What I'm also getting here with you is that there's this, 9 plus 1 is equal to 10. So there's this like you coming to a full circle with whatever the situation, circumstance, or event may be. All right. So I'm getting this kind of you figuring it out this week, or putting it to rest this week. All right. Last but not least, your last message here, Cancer. And then we're going to go over to Pisces. Your last message here, Cancer, is what? Let's see what we have here. Yeah, I mean, 6 of Swords energy, validation, confirmation. What are you going to do this week? You're going to leave behind what no longer serves you. You are going to move forward. 6 of Swords. It's all about releasing the mental baggage, leaving behind what no longer serves you, and moving to progress, to improvement. For some of you, it's even travel. And I did mention this earlier, it came through very loud and clear. Some of you are going to think about taking that R&R, going on vacation, talking about vacation time, okay? Or, maybe it's a staycation or regrouping. Okay, maybe you're not physically going somewhere, but you're recalibrating your energy. However this may show up for you, the point here for you, Cancer, is that this week is more about closing doors that no longer serve you, adding those finishing touches to those closures, moving on to a new horizon, moving to progress, moving towards improvement. Okay. Now, whether it is that you want to do it with this person or not, that's up to you. But just because someone apologizes doesn't mean that you have to accept the same type of connection that you had before. For others of you, obviously, if this is in a partnership, well, this is saying you're going to, make amends. And that's going to require you to just leave those old patterns of behavior behind and allow yourself to move into a new transition, right? A commitment. For some of you, this is your commitment, okay? This is specifically talking about your partnership here. All right. So being careful here not to keep doing an old pattern of behavior over and over. Okay. And to really kind of move past that situation, circumstance, or event, and really allow the blooming of fixing and creating or restoring harmony here between you and your significant other. For others of you, is you and someone else. Cancer, I hope that you have, liked this reading. I hope it's been insightful for you. I hope that you also join me here in the future when I come back to the live stream. And don't forget to click on my Lexa Tarot logo to be part of this Lexa Tarot family. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, so now I'm getting ready for Pisces. So for those of you that are Pisces, I am now shuffling the cards and getting ready for you. And that is going to be the last sign here. We're going to do the reading for this week. Hi, Pisces. Welcome, intuitive friend. Thank you so much for joining me here on this live stream. And for those of you who missed the live stream and are going to join me later, thank you and welcome. I hope you enjoy these messages. Thank you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to our channel. I greatly appreciate. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot. If you want to learn more about me, know more about me, know why I do what I do, and if you want to see what my credentials are, then take a look down below in the description box and click on my Paths of Healing website, okay? There you'll be taken over to my website. Let me write Pisces here. Oops, hold on. Wait. Oh, actually, let me change here to Pisces here also. So Pisces, give me a second. So what I have over here are your timestamps, and what I have over here is your card that says Pisces, so that I can focus on your reading, because where the mind goes, energy flows. So Pisces, you could be a Pisces moon, okay? I mean sun, moon, rising, or however Pisces may show up in your natal birth chart, okay? So if you're interested in more exclusive readings, you could take a look down below in my description box. There you will see my my Patreon link. Okay, and you could go over to my Patreon. And tier number 1 is the weekly pick a card reading, and there you can select your own message of wherever it is your intuition is guiding you towards. I do that every Sunday, so I post it up every Sunday. So if you guys are interested in joining me on Patreon, I would love you there so that you can gain more access to something a little bit more individualized. Now, for others of you, if you want a private reading, then take a look down below and take a look at my Paths of Healing website. That is there for you, and you can book a reading with me. All right, so I think these are fully shuffled here, and let's take a look here, Pisces, what's coming in for you this week. Monday, May 22nd through Sunday, May 28th. Pisces, what do we have here for you? Forgiveness. Interesting, very similar to Cancer here. So if you guys are on a cusp, meaning that you are, I'm sorry, my apologies, it's like, skip that part. I don't know why I'm getting cusp. So for some of you, there may be here a cusp of some way, shape, or form. Okay, so take a look at Cancer and take a look at the one that's before Cancer in the astrological sign, because I don't go in the order of astrological sign. I go by elements. Okay, so I do all the fire signs, all the earth signs, all the air signs, all the water signs, things of that nature, right? So wherever your cusp is, for some of you this was very specific, so take a look at that. For others of you here, you have forgiveness. What does that mean? Accepting an apology, asking for an apology, letting bygones be bygones, having a clean slate here with someone, a situation, a circumstance, or event, family members, loved ones, your friends, okay, someone that you care about, maybe your colleagues, okay, maybe co-workers here. There's a sense here of forgiving or asking to be forgiven. For others of you, maybe it's not a person who's here, okay? It's very interesting because I just got the message like this person could have crossed over. Maybe there are some emotional feelings here that you are holding on to, Pisces, that you have not let go, and this person has crossed over. This is talking about you forgiving yourself or forgiving the other person who has crossed over, or forgiving how the situation may have kind of resulted here on this earth plane, and kind of making amends, even if that person is over on the ethereal end. Okay, so it's kind of like allowing some type of restoration of harmony here, and some type of kind of like clean slate, or bygones being bygones. For others of you here, I feel that this is an actual person or a situation here that you may need to either ask forgiveness or accept the forgiveness. But even though I said cusp when I shouldn't have, I'm still seeing Cancer, the Cancer reading card here in my mind. So I'm seeing that clairvoyantly. So I feel here for some of you, you may have a lot of water in your chart, okay? And if that is the case, you may have Cancer in your birth chart also. So if I were you, I would also take a look at the Cancer reading that I just finished doing, because that has a lot to do with this forgiveness and kind of restoring energy here of something that may, or reconciliation or reunion here. Okay, so that's coming up. Truth, being true to yourself, allowing truth to prevail, really looking yourself in the mirror, or really looking at the situation for what it is, for the truth of the matter, right? So here this is talking about being honest, integrity, being honest, being clear, and knowing what it is that you want next. Okay, for some of you, do you want to restore that connection or that relationship? And if the answer is yes for you, then you really need to clearly state your boundaries, or clearly state how you want to move forward in this reconciliation. For others of you, if you are asking for forgiveness, then it's asking you to be honest with yourself. What is it that you need to change within your own dynamic so that this situation, circumstance, or event doesn't occur with this person the next time, right? So that if it's a one-time occurrence, that it doesn't become a pattern of behavior. And that's how this is coming across for you, okay, Pisces? I'm getting here a strong energy of just like kind of like this clean slate energy, okay? Kind of like, let's do a reset, and then things are getting back to normal, or we'll get here back to that restorative state of higher vibrational energy rather than tension and conflict. Okay, so let's see how else this is coming across here for you. More clarity here. Listen, it says the corners of the mouth. Okay, your well-being, nurturing your body, mind, and soul here. So yeah, there is this sense of, like I said, this exhale, this sense of relief, whether it's because something is spoken, whether this is through an email, through a text, through a phone call, whether this person is here on the earth plane, or whether this person or situation may have this person may have crossed over, but kind of like clearing the air is what I'm getting here. And it could be here clearing the air in your love life, clearing the air in your career or at your job, in your workplace, or clearing the air just like energetically here with your own spiritual journey. You really allowing yourself to forgive yourself from any self-worth issues here that you may be experiencing, or may be triggered here this week. So you allowing yourself to kind of forgive yourself for whatever that may be, and allowing yourself to really see yourself for who you are, and that person being this high vibrational spirit, right? This person that has learned from their mistakes, this person that is moving into a new horizon, especially here with this card that says the corners of the mouth. This is talking about nourishing that part of yourself, nourishing self-care for some of you here. Okay, it's coming across as you really restoring that internal balance. And for some of you, this may not be anything having to do with another person. This may be you yourself. It's like me, myself, and I, right? So that's how I'm feeling this. This is just a you situation, circumstance, event, or energy. Okay, this is something that you're going to be working on this week in some way, shape, or form. It may be a little difficult for some of you. Difficulty in the beginning may be a little bit difficult here in the beginning, either to take that step forward in raising your self-esteem. For others of you, it may take a little time here, maybe a little challenging to ask for forgiveness or to be forgiven, right? Or to forgive that other person, or reconcile here with a person or situation or a circumstance. But as long as you do it, there is going to be here a sense of relief here for you this week. So very interesting messages here for you. Now let's take a look here, and this is nice. This is kind of like what I'm getting here is kind of like a closing a chapter, and you could start a new one, is how this is feeling. I wouldn't be surprised if like the Fool card comes out here now, for you, Pisces, but we'll see. Let's see what comes out for you. This is the last deck for you, and then we're going to close the reading for today. And what do we have here? Judgment. Hello. Sign, symbol, synchronicities, validation, confirmation, judgment card, realizing something, the aha moment, the epiphany. This is Pluto, the planet Pluto, that really rules this judgment card. And if you look here, you see an angel, and the people who have crossed over are coming out of their tombs. Okay. So this is talking about a second chance at something. Some of you may bump into someone, may get an email, a phone call. Someone maybe reach out to you to give to ask for a second chance, and you may give a situation a second chance. Remember that clean slate type of feeling? That is exactly what this Judgment card is all about. It's kind of like revisiting something that happened. Wow, and it's going to create more stability here for you with the Four of Wands energy. So really kind of tapping into that energy here, and having that moment of epiphany here. For others of you here, remember that I said someone that crossed over? Yeah, message that is here, validation, confirmation. It may be someone who has crossed over here, that there's this sense of, kind of restoring that type of closure here, of something that may have happened here before their passing. Okay, so very strong message here for you. For others of you, there is this deep inner calling this week to start working on yourself, or recalibrating yourself, or restoring some sense of repairing, reconciling, reconciliation, repair, and really kind of fine-tuning that harmony within yourself. There is the sense of you letting go of these doubts and fears this week, and the growing pains of that. All right. So for you, I feel that this week, if I had to pick one word for you, Pisces, it's growth. Okay. Kind of like more emotional growth. Okay. And that's how this is coming across here for you. All right, Pisces, thank you so much for joining me here. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to click on the Lexa Tarot logo, which should be down there, so you can be part of the Lexa Tarot family, and give this a thumbs up so that I can continue to bring you these messages. Take care, and thank each and every one of you for your beautiful support, for your loyalty, and most of all, for your love. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.